Hello my friends, today's video is going to be about my tongue piercing.
Yeah, every day that's you and me, all day that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing, see I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now I'm just too on, maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this.
Okay, so first of all, I've had my tongue pierced for about 4 years right now. And I want to say something real quick. I never planned on getting a tongue ring. It was, well, a tongue piercing. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing. What happened was I had a friend when I was working at Academy, and she got her tongue pierced, and she didn't tell me that she was gonna get her tongue pierced. So anyways, she came to work with her tongue pierced, and I just happened to see it while she was talking. And I say, "You got your tongue pierced?" And she was like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "And you didn't tell me that you were going to get your tongue pierced?" And she was like, "I didn't know," or whatever. I don't know. She said some crap that didn't make sense. But anyways, I was like, "I would never do that." I told her, I was like, "I would never do that." And she was like, "Oh." A couple weeks later, I got mine pierced. Why? I don't even know. I guess I was just like trying to overcome fear, I guess. But the experience when I got it pierced, it's a really short story because it really was like pierced over. So this is what happened when I went in. When I went in, I sat in a high chair. Yeah, it was like a high chair, like stool type of chair. I sat up there, and he told me to stick out my tongue, and then he put a mark on it. You know, when they're about to pierce you, they put a mark on you so they can tell if they're piercing it even. So he got the mark right, even and stuff. So he told me to stick out my tongue as far as I could, and I had clamps. So he took the clamp and like kind of pulled on my tongue a little bit so it could be stuck out as long as he possibly could get it out. And then he took a long needle, and stuck it through my tongue. So as the needle was through my tongue, the clamps was still, you know, on my tongue as well. So then he took the ring that he was gonna put in my tongue, and he basically took the ring and like made it go over top of that needle, and then the needle kind of, you know, fell out or whatever, and then he like, you know, just put the ring through to replace it. I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying. But the needle fell through, and then he had the ring, and then underneath the tongue ring there was a screw, basically, so you screw the bottom on like that. And the pain of it wasn't that bad at all. I want to give it about a 6, but I can tell you that the aftermath was horrible. Like immediately when I got in the car from getting my tongue pierced, when I got in the car, my tongue started to swell. It was swelling so bad, and it hurted really, really, really bad, and it just felt sore. I needed to get some ice. I've heard that ice was good for it or whatever. And also using antiseptic mouthwash, which is like kind of like the Listerine, but the yellow one, the nasty one that nobody wants to get. So anyways, after I got it pierced, when I was sitting in the car and it started to hurt real bad, I went to the gas station to get some ice so that it can kind of like, you know, stop it from swelling. But like, yeah, about a week or 2 after I got it pierced, the pain was never gonna go away, because okay, it was swelling or whatever, and so, you know, when your tongue swells, your tongue kind of, I'm not gonna say leaks on your teeth, but your tongue kind of gets big, and your teeth starts to touch your tongue, so you'll have like maybe like some bite marks around your tongue, like whitish bite marks around your tongue. And when you first get it pierced, you might have like some discoloration, and I had all of that. About a week and a half after I got it pierced. I had about all of that. And I also had really bad headaches, and I wanted to take it out like around that time, but I pushed through and I was taking Tylenol back to back to relieve the pain, but I was having headaches constantly. With the swelling, I want to say it stopped swelling about maybe after those 2 weeks. It stopped to swell and it started to heal. So I gave it about 3 weeks, almost a month, for the swelling to go down and for it to stop hurting. Like, eating food was a challenge as well, of course. So I had to eat, like, I don't think I ate like different types of food, but I would eat a lot of food that didn't cause for as much chewing, because you know when you chew your food you kind of move your tongue around and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to give my tongue a little bit of rest, because when I would move it around it would hurt real bad. And also the type of mouthwash I was using was basically the one that I just said, the Listerine, that was the antiseptic kind, the one that's like yellow goldish looking color, you know what I'm talking about. That shit is nasty. Oh, also using salt water, gargling salt water is gonna relieve some of the pain. So if you want to get your tongue pierced, you should do that. Well, not go get it pierced, but if you want to go get your tongue pierced, then you should do some of these things that I'm saying for the aftermath of it, because you don't want your tongue to be hurting during the process. Like, you know, you don't want your tongue to be hurting even more after what it's been through. So you kind of want to like help your tongue to heal, because it's gonna heal on its own, but like you want to help it, you know, to relieve some of the pain. But if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and also I'm gonna leave my email in the description, like just in case you don't want to comment. If you want to, like, you know, have a personal question about the tongue ring, then you can email me and ask me a question. So I think I covered pretty much everything. If there's something that I missed, like, I'll leave it in the description if there's something that I missed. But I think I pretty much covered everything that I experienced in my tongue piercing experience. But I think this is gonna conclude this video. Until next time, bye.
Through my soul, I said don't think about it. I said don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said don't think about it. I said don't think about it.